Welcome to SolidCAM Professor. I'm Sydney, your SolidCAM Professor, with one of many videos available to you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. In this recording, we'll be going through our link options that are inside the profile operation. We'll start off with ramping. In ramping, we decide over here how we want our tool to move when we get to our safety distance. One option, our first option, is feed. That when it gets to a safety distance, it continues traveling according to the feed that we've programmed. Note that the feed that it will use is the same feed that is listed in our tool in our feed Z area. Next, we also have the option of rapid. When it gets to our safety distance, it'll continue traveling down in our rapid mode. This is good when you're actually going down on the part and you are sure that you are actually outside any of the material that you have to cut. A third option is diagonal. Diagonal allows you to actually enter the part diagonally into the material from the safety distance. Next, we have our adjacent passes connection. This is activated if in our technology we use clear offset. When using multi-passes on the part in a zigzag fashion, we can connect them either by linear or by rounded methods on the tool pass itself. Next, we have our lead in and lead out. In our lead in and in our lead out, we have the exact same options in our profile operation. So we'll start off with our lead in. Normal, as shown over here, allows you to actually start from the outside and go perpendicular into the actual geometry that was created, into the chain that was created using the normal option. In the normal option, we have two options over here. We have either a tangent extension, where you can actually extend the geometry by a certain amount and then using your normal length over here. Then we have our arc. Our arc allows you to actually enter the part using a radius. Just like before, we also have the tangent extension, but this time instead of going perpendicular into the part, we actually are going into the part using a radius. We also have the control of how much of an angle do we want our arc to be, a full 90 degrees or less. Now, with arc, we have two more options. Our default is center, where the tool will actually go into the center of the tool pass itself from the arc, go off to the side, and then go and do the arc and work into the chain itself. The other option is distance. By distance, it actually stays a specific distance away from the beginning of the arc, moves towards the arc, and then does the entrance of the radius as shown over here. Two more options we have in lead in of an arc is start from center of circle geometry. This is helpful whenever you have a circle as a geometry, forcing the tool to actually first go into the exact center of that hole itself. This is especially helpful when using, say, a T-slot cutter that has to do an undercut, and you want to make sure you're actually entering the hole exactly in the middle. Another option we have is tangent, where we can actually move tangent into our geometry. First, we have our tangent extension as we had before, and then we actually have the length of the tangent. Now, the tangent length can actually be controlled with an angle as well. So not only will it go in tangent, but if you want to move it off at a specific angle, you can by simply putting in a value of an angle. If you want, you can actually also go into the tangent lead in by a specific distance. Another option we have is point. Point allows you to pick a specific point from where you want to actually go into the part. Note, when you pick a point, it'll go from that point directly to the start point of the particular chain that you're working on. To pick a point, all you have to do is click on pick and then choose the point from your screen. What you do also have over here is, again, a tangent extension. One more option is user defined. User defined allows you to actually choose a chain that you drew on the part itself, a simple sketch, and have the lead in go according to that chain. Let's just leave it for now at arc. Now our lead out is the exact same options that we have as our lead in. If I want my lead out to be the exact same as my lead in, all I have to do is click on same as lead in, then our lead out will be the exact same as our lead in. Let's do save and calculate right now and take a look at the final results of what we have inside all of our options that we've chosen for this particular part. Now, before we run our simulation, let's just do a quick review of what we've done over here. We have our geometry as shown around here, around the part itself. We have our tool, our 25mm end mill, our levels, our technology of a rough cut and then a finish cut, and we have our links approaching the part with an arc. You'll see that the tool will go down around the part itself, go down now to its next level, enter with an arc, again going around the part, now doing its finish cut, entering and exiting the part using the arc. For more videos on SolidCAM Professor, please go to our website www.solidcam.com and look for the tab called SolidCAM Professor. Thank you for joining us on SolidCAM Professor. Take care and have a nice day.